Welcome to the MegaMets Podcast, episode 137. Tonight,
I hope it's good.
we predict what will go down tomorrow in WWE land. Ladies and gentlemen, not only will it be the 39th annual Survivor Series, but once again, it's time for War Games!
Indeed. And according to the card, there's only like 4 matches.
What do you expect? I mean, with the exceptions of SummerSlam and WrestleMania, every other card is usually only like 4 or 5 matches an event.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I get Triple H's desire for match quality over match quantity, but come on, give us a little more little more than this. We'll kick it off with women's War Games. Team Rhea, consisting of herself, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and AJ Lee, team up to take on Team Nia, consisting of herself, Nia Jax herself, Lash Legend, who got a call up from NXT, the WWE Women's Tag Champs, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, and Becky Lynch, who was fresh off losing the Women's Intercontinental title a couple of Mondays ago in the Garden, to Maxine Dupree, albeit by way of AJ Lee's interference. Especially when you consider that Charlotte and Alexa lost the tag titles to the Kabuki Warriors because of Lash and Nia's interference. So a lot of intermingling storylines. The most interesting one is on the babyface side when you consider that Charlotte and Rhea don't really trust each other, but they're willing to work with one another. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. So, who's going to win the women's match? Team Rhea or Team Nia?
It's gone to the babyface team each of the first 3 years.
I know. May as well have the babyfaces win.
Team Rhea?
Yeah, Team Rhea.
Fair enough.
Now, what's next on the list? Because, yeah, like I said, we don't even know the order.
Yeah, especially the only thing we do know is that the War Games matches are going to sandwich this event.
So basically, it's like this. Women's War Games match, and it's either one of the 2 title matches. It doesn't matter which order. And then the main event would be the men's match.
Right. And based on the 2 title matches, I think it would be Stephanie Vaquer against Nikki Bella for the women's world title next.
Yeah, and that's the next one. Who do you think will win this one?
Steph. It doesn't make any sense. I've heard rumors for Nikki to win. I've heard rumors Nikki may be hanging it up soon.
Yeah, probably. You might be right.
If that be the case, I'm going to give it to Vaquer. Hell's Angel will hold on to the title for another day.
Indeed. Now, what next is the IC Championship match. John Cena versus Dominick Mysterio.
I mean, I get why they put the Intercontinental title on John. It's the one belt that he never bothered chasing until now.
But why would he chase it now when we know that he's going to retire at the end of the year?
Basically, that when he loses to whoever wins the last time is now tournament on the 13th, he'll give the title to him. The heavy favorites are Gunther, Solo Sikoa, a couple of others, but I'm saying Gunther might get, especially now that he got his old Tchaikovsky Symphony No. 9 entrance theme back.
Yeah.
Because I did not like the remix.
I don't either.
For Dom, this is his first. This is a match in front of his hometown, but the question is, are they going to be cheering him or are they going to be booing him out of the building, especially after what he did to his father? And you know, Ray is going to be sitting in the back, hoping that John takes the hide from Dom because the little brat has deserved every lash over the last 4 years. And rock when you consider that Petco Park is going to be the site of this, and the first time ever Survivor Series is held in an outdoor venue.
Yeah, that's a first.
Home of the Padres. I'm going to let Cena retain.
Yeah, and then the month after, that's basically where he'll drop it.
True. And finally, the main event, the men's War Games. World Champion CM Punk teams with WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, the Usos, and Roman Reigns to take on Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman.
Indeed. Who's going to win this one?
I've heard some rumors saying that Sammy may double cross the baby faces and join the Vision, at least for the time until Seth gets back.
Indeed.
Because let's face it, Sammy hasn't really been getting anywhere lately. After his big title push, after his big WrestleMania 40 win of the Intercontinental title last year, what's he basically done? Nothing. Other
Really
than
haven't
sticking
done
his.
much.
I mean, sure, he won the U.S. title briefly when he beat Solo back near the end of the summer, but he dropped it to Ilya Dragunov a few weeks ago. Oh, and basically sticking his nose in MFT in the business of My Family Tree has been doing him a lot more harm than good.
Uh-huh.
So, shockingly, even though I picked on Johnny Gargano's Discord server, Punk, Rhodes, Usos, and Reigns to win, I'm actually going to go Vision, Paul, McIntyre, and Lesnar to win this one.
That's pretty fair. That is pretty fair. I think. What?
None. Go ahead. You were saying that it was pretty fair?
Yeah, it's pretty fair. Yeah.
And for those wondering why I opted not to go to WrestleCade, well, there was a financial conflict on my younger sister's end. She and her girlfriend moved out of their apartment in Reedsville to a ranch house in Greensboro, which left them financially dry on gas to get me 2 days and 2 nights from the Greensboro ranch house to Winston-Salem and back.
Yeah. I feel for you, man.
Yeah, I was, especially when you consider who was showing up this year. Who showed up for this year's event.
Yeah. I know.
Then info. Here it is. I mean, just look at this guest list.
That's got to be a big list. I'll tell you that.
You don't know the half of it, brother. Get this damn thing. Here we go. This year, Sting, Jushin Thunder Liger. Granted, I've already seen Sting once this year. It was back in the end of July. Okada, Trish Stratus, The Hardys, Pitbull, Gary Wolf, Gene Bassoni, AJ Francis, Alicia Tout, Amazing Maria, Angelina Love, Arn Anderson and his son Brock, Baby Doll, Beer City Bruiser, Big Trouble Ben Bishop, Fonzie, Bill Alfonso, Brad Attitude, Brandy Lauren, Brandy Wine, Brian Myers of the System, Brock Anderson, Buff Bagwell in his first convention ever since getting his leg amputated, Bushwhacker Luke, Butterbean, Carlito, Caitlyn.
That's a big list. God damn.
Jake and Cheryl Roberts, Christopher Daniels, Clara Carter. Christopher Daniels is Curry Man, Dawn Marie, Demolition, Dangerous Danny Davis, Audrey Allen, Kane, Sean Christopher, Lodi, Caleb with a K, The Big Show, Brittany Brooks, Braun Strowman. I wonder if he's going to be airing an episode Eat Everything on the Menu. The Honky Tonk Man, Story Denali, TVMA, Tiffany Neves and Samantha Starr, Mike Mondo, Killer Cross and Scarlet, The Pure Temptation, Cinta de Oro, FKA the OG Sin Cara, Cedric Alexander, Ravana Vane, Scotty Brooks of the American Males, Henry O'Godwin, Suicide, Bojack, Chris Bay, thank God he's back, he's able to walk again, Perry Saturn, Kerry and Ricky Morton, Luke Hawks, Carolina Cruz, Jamie Hayter, Deanna Purrazzo, Devon Dudley, Earl Hebner. I wonder how often he gets "You Screwed Brett" chants thrown at him. Allison Danger, Austin Farley, Emily J, Evil Nate from Battleground Championship Wrestling, never heard of it. Psycho Boy Fodder, Francine, TNA World Heavyweight Champion Frankie Kazarian, Fred Ottman, Gen Z, George South, Goldilocks, Harley Cameron, Heath Slater, Hollywood Haley J, Indy Hartwell, Isla Dawn, JBL, James Ellsworth, Jared Fritz, Jerry Lawler, Jerry Lynn, Jillian Hall, Good Old JR, The Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart, Jimmy Valiant, Joey Janela, John Schuyler, Johnny Shore, Casey Catanzaro, Carissa Rivera, Kenzie Page, Kevin Gill, Kevin Nash, Coco Beware, Kylie Page, Lacey Lane, Leah L, Leah Vendale, Lex Luger, The Inspiration, Linda Dallas, Lindsay Snow, MJF, Maddie Max, Magnum TA, Marasade, Matt Cardona, Matt Riddle, Speedball, Mike Bailey, Mikey Whipwreck, Mina Shirakawa, Missy Hyatt, Moose, Mr. Curtis Hughes, Natalia Markova, Nick Nemeth, Bandito, Brody King, fresh off dropping their AEW tag titles, Eugene, Nikita Koloff, Nixon Newell, Priscilla Kelly, Reese, RVD, The Sandman, probably doing a tribute to Sabu this week. Oh, yeah, they are doing a Sabu memorial this weekend. Santino Marella, Soraya, Savannah Evans, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, Sergeant Slaughter, Shane Douglas, Shotzi, Sidney Akeem, Sonny Ono, Steve Carino, The Rascals, Hurt Syndicate, Ivy Malibu, Powerhouse Hobbs, Freya the Slayer, Sean Dean, Swoggle, TT the Island Girl, Lita, The Blondage, Team Blondage, Chrissy Vane and Amber O'Neil, Tessa Blanchard, The Dawson Brothers, The Glamour Girls, Raven. I wonder how limited his mobility is. Last I heard he had Parkinson's disease. The Godfather, The Good Brothers, The Nest, The Other Guys, The Rowdy Club, Silver Fox, Therapist Larkon, Thunder Rosa, who recently got done with a divorce, Athena, Tito Santana, who I've met once, Tully Blanchard, Vampiro.
I know Tito was a teacher, I believe.
Tito? Yes, he is a school teacher these days.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
And part-time. I think he also ran a hair salon in New Jersey for a time. Anyway, Vladimir Koloff, Will Nightingale, LeBron Cozone, CJ Evans, Zaya Brookside, Zilla Fatu, Sarah Page, aka China Syndrome, Cora Jade, Mr. Kennedy, Luis Cortez, Thekla, Johnny Baker, Cam Jackson, the Demon and the Bunny, Allie and Rosemary, respectively. Scotty Riggs, Valerie Verman, Jean Ligon, Thunderfoot 2, Perry James, Sean Cruz, Morgan Dash, Ava Brooks, Drew Hood, Elektra Lopez, Kylie Ray, Chris Statlander, Arcia Demia, Tony the Cheer Captain, Jesse Bell, April Hunter, Abusive Power, Black Mike, C.W. Anderson with Brittany Marie, Gustavo, Badger, LDJ, Logan Quindell, Ron Simmons, Jasmine Allure, Izzy Moreno, the Dante Califa, Sean Legacy, Jacquan McNair, Kristen Reed, Zukov and her Ava Zukov and her Russians, Rick Steiner, Serena Vale, Alex Evans, Hyena Hera, Tommy Rich, Tony Schiavone, Kendall Ryan, The Ugly Ducklings, BJ Ray, The Freight Train, Gunner, Nikki Blackheart, Leah Knight, J-Rod, Slime Season. And I'm missing out on all that.
I know, man.
The Liger autograph especially.
I do not blame you for this, man.
Hopefully,
hopefully,
little sis will be nestled up enough to where I can go next year. Of course, I have to do it as soon as I get off work next year on Black Friday. You know, I had to go in at 8 and then get out until noon this morning.
Yeah.
I usually don't go in on a Friday until 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I get early shit. Everything's going like a flood. That's all cool. But in any case, that's it for tonight's episode of the MegaMets. Don't expect us back until around Wrestle Kingdom, Noah New Year, and AW World's End Time. That which will be roughly before the end of the year. Comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channels. He's MegaMan NG. I'm Mets2128. Subscribe also to the Hardcore and Aboriginal Sports Networks. We're done. Goodbye and good effing night. Bang.
Bang. See you in the next one.